Fair Use Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. September 30th. The Circle and the Triangle. The circle stands for the whole world of AA, and the triangle stands for AA's three legacies of recovery: unity and service. Within our wonderful new world, we have found freedom from our fatal obsession. AA Comes of Age, page 139. Early in my AA life, I became employed in its services, and I found the explanation of our society's logo to be very appropriate. First, a circle of love and service with a well-balanced triangle inside, the base of which represents our recovery through the 12 steps. Then the other two sides representing unity and service, respectively. The three sides of the triangle are equal. As I grew in AA, I soon identified myself with this symbol. I am the circle, and the sides of the triangle represent three aspects of my personality: physical, emotional sanity, and spirituality, the latter forming the symbol's base. Taken together, all three aspects of my personality translate into a sober and happy life. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, September 30th. Just for today, I can try out new behavior. I can take the point of view that perhaps I have been given a lifetime to learn something about myself. Maybe life is a series of experiments in which some succeed and some fail, and in which the failures as well as the successes point the way to fresh experiments. Just for today, I might try slightly changing some pattern of behavior that repeatedly causes me problems, just to see what happens. For example, if I have a habit of responding with a negative attitude to a particular person or situation, getting out of bed, working, requests for help, authority figures, I can try a different, more positive response. I can think of it as research and learn from whatever happens. This day is all I have to work with. The past is over and tomorrow is out of my reach. I will try to remember what a great gift this day can be and make full use of it. Today's reminder. Just for today, I will look for ways to enjoy life. Stop by a garden, try a new hobby, or call a good friend. I can look for humor. I can savor love. I can explore something new. Maybe just for today, I'll try standing on my head to see if I like the view. There is a quote from Alcoholism, the Family Disease, and it reads, "Just for today, I will find a little time to relax and to realize what life is and can be. Time to think about God and get a better perspective on myself." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, September 30th. Being ourselves. Our real value is in being ourselves. Basic text, page 105. Over and over, we have tried to live up to the expectations of those around us. We may have been raised believing that we were okay if we earned good grades in school, cleaned our rooms, or dressed a certain way. Always wanting to belong and be loved, many of us spent a lot of time trying to fit in, yet we never quite seemed to measure up. Now in recovery, we are accepted as we are. Our real value to others is in being ourselves. As we work the steps, we learn to accept ourselves just as we are. Once this happens, we gain the freedom to become who we want to be. We each have many good qualities we can share with others. Our experiences, honestly shared, help others find the level of identification they need to begin their recovery. We discover that we all have special gifts to offer those around us. Just for today, my experience in recovery is the greatest gift I can give another addict. I will share myself honestly with others. Today, Emotions Anonymous, September 30th. Reflection for today. Negative or unpleasant emotions are not a yardstick of reality or of my self-worth. Because I feel shame, for instance, does not mean I should be ashamed of myself. Because I feel panic does not necessarily mean there is something to be afraid of. Feelings may have no external or intellectual significance. Feelings are meant to be experienced and accepted, not analyzed. All I can conclude from feeling bad is that I am feeling bad. I realize that emotions are neither good nor bad, that feelings do not make me a good or bad person, that emotions and intellect are separate. Trying to interpret the intellectual meaning of my emotions is useless, like trying to spell words but using only numbers. Meditation for today. Help me to accept my feelings without judging them or myself. Today I will remember my best strategy in dealing with unpleasant emotions is simple acceptance. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. September 30th. Trait 11. We judge ourselves harshly and have a very low sense of self-esteem. BRB, page 15. Many of us habitually experienced critical thoughts in our heads all our lives. If anyone suggested we think positive thoughts, we tried. Sometimes it made us feel better, but it didn't last. We still found ourselves getting stuck and believing the critical voice inside. We thought that something must be wrong with us, but we certainly didn't want others to know how bad we felt and how hard we were on ourselves. When we came to ACA, we identified with Trait 11 right away. Yes, I definitely judge myself harshly, we thought. But you mean I am not alone in this curse? You mean I don't have to be ashamed of this because thousands, if not millions of others do this too? In this program, we find hope. We learn there is a solution to become our own loving parent. We learn what being a loving parent means and begin to practice reparenting ourselves. And just as with all parenting skills, we know that it takes practice to get it right. But it can eventually become as natural as our harsh self-judgment once was. The affirmation reads, "On this day, I will practice reparenting myself with gentleness and self-love. This includes forgiving myself if I slip and find myself being self-critical." Please share, subscribe, like, and most of all, be the you that you are created to be. To remember that you are not alone and that recovery is absolutely possible, one day at a time.